Morning everyone. Well, weather's gone back to standard grey, misty, rainy, shitty in Belfast. It's supposed to get better during the week, but we'll see. Just having my breakfast proteins. That'll be my wash machine. So it was Father's Day a couple of days ago. It's Tuesday the 23rd today of June, so June's almost done. I think, month 3 of working from home, March, April, May, June, yeah. So, Father's Day was awesome. It was so nice. Cheap was shaky today. So I was proper spoilt. Cup of tea in bed, nice breakfast. We had like a mix of bread and ham and cheese, which is what I wanted. I didn't really want a big fry because my wife made, and I knew she was making, a great big chicken leek and bacon pie with like a proper cream sauce made with real cream and stuff. Oh my god, it was amazing. I'm not a fitness fanatic or weight fanatic or anything. However, I just knew that having a great big fry in the morning and a pie like that for dinner was probably going to play havoc with my stomach. Still, I did eat probably half the pie and probably 3 times more than I really needed to eat. Really packed that pie in, but you know, what can you do when something's so tasty? I had a lovely day. It was a really lovely day. So my girls had handmade me cards and drawn me these awesome pictures. I cherish every picture my girls do. Love them. I keep everything. I've got a little, well, I say little, I've got a plastic envelope thing that I just keep everything that my girls do, and these pictures that they made for me for Father's Day will definitely be added to my collection. It was lovely. Got a big box of tasty chocolates. I love Lind chocolate. Really, well, I love most chocolates, but that's one of my favourites. And so I got a great big box of mixed chocolates, which was great. New pants. I'm one of those people that has been wearing these pants, the same ones, washed of course, for a long time. The wife's not impressed with the state of some of them now, so as a treat she got me new pants. And then the big thing then was this beast of a barbecue. I love barbecues, and I love smoking meats, and I love, just generally barbecue cuisine. And I think it's one of my dreams is? I would love to go to a proper barbecue festival thing in America. I'm really shit at geography, right? So I don't really know most of the locations. There was a barbecue program that I used to watch on Netflix all the time, and it was like a best barbecuer of that state or barbecue food place, you know, for that particular place. I'd love to just go over and eat all of that food. I love barbecue food. Be my big dream one day to just sort of get a great big camper van, you know, and me and the wife just to head off, just driving. I'm also a massive horror film fan, so I'd love to go down one of these, you know, really seedy roads, seedy motel. Don't know whether I'd ever stay in a motel because I need to be comfortable, but, you know, just to see one of these things like I see in Supernatural and horror films and stuff like that, you know. And I'm thinking, you know, the people that are from America, or this is everyday life for them, they're probably thinking, what the hell is the matter with you, you know? But, you know, you've got to understand that I've only ever travelled to Spain and parts of Europe. I've never been outside of Europe. Um, so, you know, these sort of southern hospitality kind of places and barbecues are very alien for me. Anyway, I digress. So I've got this beast of a barbecue, which I'm probably not going to have an opportunity to cook on for a while. Well, not out in the sunshine anyway. I am lucky enough to have a quite a large carport area, which is like a sheltered area just out here with a big open airflow that I've had barbecues in before. So worst case scenario, I'll fire that beast up in the carport probably at some point this week. Yeah, so I think my favourite part of Father's Day was basically the cuddles. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the cuddles with my girls. We sat and watched Hotel Transylvania, all three of the films throughout the day. That was my choice. You know, it was my day. I could have done what I wanted. I was given the opportunity. I could have sat by myself and watched horror films or listened to music, or, you know. But I decided that I really wanted to have some cuddles with my girls. So I gave them the opportunity of, if they wanted to do drawing, if they wanted to play, they could bring their toys down and set them up in the room with me. However, they had to be in the same room as me, and it was really sweet. So my youngest didn't leave my side all day, and my oldest, she sort of sat and did some drawing and had little cuddles, and it was sweet. I love being a dad. I love it so much. Do you know, I genuinely, I don't know where I would be without them. You know, we always joke, okay, yeah, you'd have more money, but, you know, you know, it's that true unconditional love. And I just, yeah. And I always wanted to have children. And I think they help keep me young. You know, we all love doing sort of adventures. You know, when you go to the park and you're walking along, we don't stay on the path. We like to go through, you know, the little hedgerows and, you know, the bases. You know, when you were little, you used to find like a spot amongst the trees and be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be my base. Do you know, I've got that now in my garden. You know, down the bottom part of my garden is a great big area of just trees and a river and a little patch of mud and stuff. I need to get down there actually because there's so many bloody weeds. But yeah, my girls, they're just awesome. And, you know, and I'm really lucky. My wife is the same as me. You know, we think of all of our favourite times of, you know, when we were kids and the things that we did with our parents. And I think we chuck the two sorts of individual favourite things from our lives when we were younger into a melting pot, and we try and do that every day with our girls. You know, sitting and watching a film with my dad. I used to stay up. You know, I've got to be honest. My dad is not really the most. You know, it's not like I sat and had a cuddle with my dad or anything like that. But my dad showed his love in a different way, and that was spoiling us rotten with like videos. You know, go to the video shop and we'd watch horror films and sweets, and just pretty much, you know, we had all the computers and things that we wanted. And I mean, that's great. I mean, don't get me wrong, we spoil the girls with presents and things, but as you get older, you sort of realize your favorite things of your childhood weren't necessarily all those things, those treats that were bought for you. It was the times. You know, we'd go to the pub and sit in a beer garden and have a pack of crisps and run around the grass, and you know, those sort of evenings where the sun was setting and it was past bedtime, but you know, it was a nice evening, so you got to stay up a little bit later. And so we try and do that a lot with the girls, you know, we just randomly go, let's go for a walk, let's, you know, just get out. I think outside is the big thing for us. Yeah. So I did. I loved Father's Day. I really did. Yeah. I I really couldn't imagine. I'd probably have a drinking problem, to be honest. You know, just before we had children, we were living in an apartment in the middle of the city. We were going out 3, 4 times a week. Don't get me wrong, at the time that was great. Now, 41, 42, whatever age I am, who knows how old I am, I don't. Um, I'm thinking my favourite thing in life now is just relaxing, spending the time with my girls and getting out. And Jesus Christ, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get older and decide to leave. I keep joking around that they're not allowed to leave, but I'm sort of also psychologically conditioning them so that they won't want to leave. I know that sounds crazy. Nah, I just hope that they pass it on and continue if they have families. You know, that they sort of reflect back and remember all the times as well. So yeah. And then back to reality after a nice week as well last week of time off and things. So it was a short week. It was back to the grind yesterday. You know, back working, and should be working right now. Gonna go and crack on. It's incredibly early, but my project is still going absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't think it can really go wrong now. Like I've mentioned many times before, there's enough content there for a book for Warriors of Dystonia. Only another month and a half of collecting stories, and then it's going to be sitting down, going through, editing and putting all these things together. And I've already got big plans for the next stage of the project, and I will reveal that once I've finished what I'm working on now. So right, let's start this day.